Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we are still working on that turkey. We have squeezed everything out of it we can possibly squeeze out of it. Now we are going to make bone meal. We have our broth in the canner. We canned turkey hash and some dog food. And now we have the bones. So you want to rinse them really well. Wash them up really well. You don't want any meat or grease or anything on them. And then you can either put them in the dehydrator. I already have my oven on, so I'm going to put it on a low setting, about 200. And I'm going to dry out the bones until they are literally bone dry. So we're going to do that. And then when they come out, we will let them cool. And then we will grind them up. So I'm going to put them in the oven. Check them every hour or so. I'll check them in an hour. Flip them around if I need to. That one's already pretty brittle. So the thinner ones will probably dry out quicker than like the thick ones. But they have been boiled for quite some time, so they shouldn't take too long. And that's just water. I took a brush to them to really get them clean. So yeah, make sure they're real clean, no grease or anything on them, because you want, want them to be sterile at the end of the process, because you're going to use these in your garden. So that's what we're doing this for, to add some nutrients to our garden, since fertilizers are getting kind of hard to get and they're getting pretty expensive. So we can make our own supplements for our garden. I've already shown you guys years ago about the eggshells and stuff. So yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm going to pop these in the oven at about 200 and check them in an hour. Okay everybody, so see how they're all white? So once they're all brittle and white like that, they'll snap real easy. We'll let them cool down, and then tomorrow it's going to be warm. So tomorrow I'll put them in bags, whack them up with a hammer, and then we'll grind them up in the blender. So I will see you when we do that part. Okay you guys, hopefully you can hear over the wind. What you doing, little dude? They were interested until the hammer came out. So here's our turkey bones. And it's really windy. Those fronts are moving in. And we're just gonna pulverize them. And it's pretty easy when you dry them out like we did. And we're just gonna, somebody's doing some kind of work. We're just gonna get them to where we can put them in the blender to turn them into a powder. And these were soft enough after, brittle enough, whatever you want to call it, after I put them in the oven to just snap the leg bones. What you doing, little boy? What you doing? What you doing, Walkie? I know you all think it's playtime. Mommy's outside. Dang, that wind is cold. The baby girls. The baby girl. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. Yeah, you wish you had these bones, I know. Can you see Mr. Tiggs there? It's just the wind. It's just the wind. Okay, so we have pulverized them enough to pop them in the blender. So we'll go back in the house where it's warm. What? What? It's a mommy's little dude. It's a mommy's little dude, yes. The Walkie? Who's Walkie? There's Walkie. There's Walkie. She's going, I want that bone stuff. I want the bone stuff. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, my Walkie. Yes, I know. Okay, I'm surrounded. What you doing, Mitzi? The baby Giro. The baby Giro. Do you guys want to see the baby Giro? The baby Giro. Oh. Oh. There's a baby Giro. Mr. Tiggs. They're all going, I smell meat. To mommy's babies. Okay. To babies. To babies. Okay, we're going in. Alrighty, I had to warm up. So here's our beat up bag of bones. Kind of like me. I had to take a hot shower and warm up. I went out there in warm weather clothes, and that wind was the kind that just tears right through you. So put them in your blender. And there's an update on the rail strike. The U.S. House has backed legislation to block the rail strike. So they will have a separate vote later today on the proposal to give them 7 days of sick leave. And I really don't think that's a lot to ask for, considering the hours that they work. So we'll see how that goes. But I figured there'd be a Hail Mary for this. So we are going to pulverize this. There's our bone meal. You could do this with chicken bones as well. Where's my pointy thing? I'm coming, you guys. Ah. And just store them in a jar or something. I've been saving all my jars. And this is ready for the garden, or if you end up having to make dog food, pulverize this into, as fine as you can get it. And you can sprinkle a little bit in your homemade dog food for extra nutrients. So That's what it looks like. And you just sprinkle that in your soil and add it to your garden for calcium in the soil. So I have milked everything I possibly can out of that turkey. So got our bone meal and a bunch of other stuff. So I just thought I would share that with you since I was doing it. You can do it with chicken bones. You could probably do it with beef bones, but I think it would be harder. But yeah, so save those turkey bones and chicken bones. You can get them clean and ready to go and put them in the freezer. And then say you're doing a pot roast or something where the oven's going to be on for a long time. You can just slip a cookie sheet in there with your bones to dry out and save energy. So that's kind of what I did. I utilized the oven when I had something else going. So anyways, I hope that's helpful for somebody, and you all take care. You stay safe. You stay healthy. I hope everyone got through the storms okay last night, and I will see you in the next video.